Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Libra. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If you were drawn to the video, then perhaps there is a message intended for you here, or perhaps the entire message is yours. But if some portion of it doesn't resonate, then don't try to force it. Just take what feels to be your truth and leave the rest behind. So trust your intuition on that and not your fear. But we're going to go ahead and get started with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck here. Try to get the overall energy of this connection. The overall energy. Okay. So we get card number 9. Card number 9, which is the first quarter moon, and it says assessing. And this actually is about kind of looking at the path. It's kind of a pause, and you look at the path where you are and the path you followed so far and how it's maybe deviated from your original plan, and looking forward to where you're headed and like deciding, is that where I want to go? Is that where I want to be? Sometimes it requires a little adjustment, and sometimes we find that even though this isn't where I was intending to go, it is kind of where I want to be. So I want to continue moving down this path that I'm on. So that's what this energy is about, looking at where I am and kind of evaluating, do I need to make a change, or has my path changed? Do I like where I'm headed? Do I need to push myself back over onto another track, That's what this card is about. So let's take a look at the energy you're bringing to the connection and the energy that they are bringing to the connection. We're going to use tarot here for that. Can we please get the energy that Libra is bringing into this connection? What's the energy that Libra is bringing in, please? We get the Eight of Wands. Okay, well that's forward movement, and it's also communication, but it's definitely about forward movement. There's a push, a need to move. Okay, a desire to move with the Eight of Wands there. Can I get how does the person connecting with Libra? Well, what energy are they bringing to this connection? We get the Queen of Wands, which is fire energy, so that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's very confident energy. Both of these energies are wand, so that's passion, that's drive, that's a desire and a desire to move forward. But this energy is very, well, it's sexy and it's alluring. Okay, now this card, when it came, I don't take cards in reverse. I don't, for the most part, but it kind of flew like this, which kind of flipped it in the reverse. And so it may be that they're coming through like insecure. They might be coming, I wouldn't normally, it's just there's other cards that represent insecurity for me, so that's I don't think that's what this message is saying, but we'll clarify it just to verify. But if it had come out in the reverse, I would take that as insecurity, feeling, like they're feeling unattractive and feeling like you're not really, I would feel that it had to do mainly with appearance, but also because we feel in that situation, if it were in the reverse, when you feel unattractive, you also feel like almost boring, almost like uninteresting, but I'm only saying that because it's fun. Okay. I don't think that's actually what is intended here, because there are other cards, like I said, that would come out to give me that message. So I think this person's just coming through very confident and feeling good about themselves, Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands for you. Can you clarify the Eight of Wands for Libra? I got a little messy there for a second. Can we please clarify the Eight of Wands for the energy that Libra is bringing to this connection? The Eight of Wands. It's very like, let's move forward. Let's get this, let's get this moving. That's very passionate energy too, but really about a push to move forward. Interesting. So we get the Seven of Pentacles, which in the Seven of Pentacles, we've planted the seeds, and we've nurtured this plant as best as we could. And it's really a card of waiting. I think that you feel that the situation is out of your control. Like maybe you feel like you've done what you can and you want it to move forward, but you feel like it's not your choice. Like you feel that it's out of your hands, okay, with this card coming out here, but you really want to push it forward. That's the energy you're like pushing at the situation with this desire to move, but feeling like physically or like in the tangible world, like what you can actually see happening, you can't make it move because it's out of your control. So the Seven of Pentacles is actually also an assessing card. In the Seven of Pentacles, we've planted those seeds and it's starting to grow. We've nurtured it. We've done all we can. And now we're just like looking at it and like, did I really do everything I could? I've invested all of this in it. Is it going to be what I want it to be? Is it going to blossom into what I want it to be? But the difference is in this assessing card, well, I mean, I guess even with the Seven of Pentacles, if you're looking at it and it's not turning out how you wanted it to be, you could try and find another course of action. I don't know, like I'm trying to think in terms of plants, like what you could do to change how it's growing. And while I was thinking that, I was of course shuffling. You see me shuffling here, and I get the Ten of Cups, and this is about emotional expression and feeling comfortable expressing yourself, feeling safe expressing yourself. And perhaps that's something you could do if the situation isn't going how you want it to go. Perhaps this is advice here coming out, like provide that stability. First off, open yourself up and expose yourself in that way. When you make yourself vulnerable, you open doors for other people. You really do. I have experienced this. It's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Open yourself up and people respond to that by opening themselves up. It's really beautiful. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? How can I help this become what I want it to become? Open up your heart and provide this safe space for this person. Let them see you open and receptive to them and safe for them. And then they will be able to open up for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Queen of Wands energy. They're coming in with the Queen of Wands. Can you clarify this for me? Please clarify the Queen of Wands. Interesting, the Death card comes out, but in this deck specifically, in the Light Seers Tarot, it comes out as death rebirth, okay? As in something had to die so that something else can open. And that Queen of Wands energy, it feels a lot like sun energy, very bright and very bright and, okay. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. Very bright is what I said, in case you didn't hear the first two times. It's just like, yeah, this card here, this Death card makes me think of the Phoenix, okay, rising from the ashes. It dies and then it's born again as something fresh and new and alive. And that's what this card always makes me think of, the hope. Something has to end, but hopefully this person is standing in this energy of confidence and recognizing their own internal beauty and letting that shine through, and that is a rebirth of something here. We do also get your card here, Justice. This is you, Libra, and this talks about putting in, getting what you've put in, like I've invested. It talks very much about karmic balance, like um I don't know. If you've been a bad person, then bad things happen, like that sort of kind of karmic balance. The Justice card talks about that, but it also just talks about fairness, and equality. What you've done is what you get back. And so I don't think there's a death to that. I think possibly it's a rebirth of it, But maybe in their past, or maybe in this connection, take it how it resonates for you. There has been a bit of injustice, like things haven't been fair, possibly, and that is why there would be a rebirth of justice. I'm trying to think if there's another way uh, to read this combination of cards here. I really think the Queen of Wands is not intended to be in the reverse. My desk is very slippery. I should probably put something down. But so I don't, yeah, I feel like maybe this energy is being born again in them, like they lost it for a time, but they're feeling it back within themselves. They're feeling alive and they're feeling beautiful, and that is returning to them, and perhaps that represents justice to them. Maybe they feel like finding themselves again and stepping into their own energy and their own beauty is what they deserve, and first off, it's what everyone deserves. So if you find yourself not loving yourself, you absolutely deserve to love yourself. So find that within yourself. But we're going to take a look now at how they feel about you and see if we can get a little bit more on this situation. How does this person feel about Libra? How does this person feel about Libra? Okay. We get life renewed. This is the judgment card, okay? Which is actually, it kind of rings, it kind of evens, well, it matches up with what's being possibly said here, because in the judgment card, what we've done is we've let go of the past. We've forgiven ourselves for anything that we've done, and we have forgiven others. We're letting go of what was, and we're accepting what is now and looking to the future, for what will be. But really, it's a card of acceptance. It was what it was. Whatever happened, happened. Whatever role they played, we have to forgive ourselves for that. We have to release ourselves from the negative emotions we tied to past events. We have to release those events. We have to accept that that was a lesson we needed to learn. And that's what this card talks about. It's also a card of reconciliation. So if this is someone that that you're currently not in a connection with, then this would be them wanting to reconnect, wanting to reestablish that, letting go of the past so we can find something new here. Okay. Oh, we also get the Death card, which is something ending. Let's get one more card here. Let's get one more. Well, that's not one. That was 3. Can we get one more card here for how this person feels about Libra? We're going to clarify this more. The 10 of Wands, which is heavy. It's a lot. Whatever it is that they feel, it weighs on them. With the 10 of Wands there. With this particular card, it stands out to me that he's like holding something here, and it looks like, I don't know, it looks like an egg to me. And he's holding it to his chest like that, and it just feels like with wands, these are things that light our fires. These are things that we're passionate about. And with the 10 of wands, we've piled on these passions, and it's to the point that it's just so heavy to continue carrying them. But with this card in particular, with this egg here, it's like, I feel like I've carried these 10 wands to make this happen, to make this egg, and it's precious. And I'm almost to the point where it's going to hatch and become something else, because tens also represent uh, a conclusion of some kind, an ending of some kind, and a birth of something else, like the death and rebirth card right there. It's possible that what is happening here is that they're stepping into their power, and they in assessing the situation, they want to walk away. I mean, we have to accept that as a possibility with this death, rebirth, and justice card coming here. But we're going to clarify these and see the life renewed. Okay, that is like I said, it's the judgment card. It's an acceptance of what was and an opening the door to something new. And so it could be considered, let's just clarify. Let's clarify for more information here. Can you clarify the life renewed, the judgment card here? The Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. So the Ace of Cups is that new beginning. Like I was saying, when we close that door, I mean, when we drop the walls that we put up around ourselves because of fear and pain and all of that from our past, when we release ourselves from that, we open doors for new beginnings. And that's what they're looking for, this new beginning in love, this Ace of Cups here. The Knight of Wands, that's passionate energy, They want something to light their fire. They're this Queen of Wands energy. They are led by fire. I mean, that's what feeds them. And so they're looking for something to spark that within them. They want that excitement, And the Queen of Pentacles is stability. They're looking for excitement and stability in this new beginning in love. And the Queen of Pentacles is Earth energy, so that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So you might be dealing with one of those signs. But this person they want passion and they want stability. And the Ace of Cups can be a renewal, just like this card here is, the Judgment card can be a reconciliation. So it could be like, I want to offer this cup. I want us to pour into each other again, that is a possibility here. But let's go ahead and clarify the Death card. I think that's going to I think that's going to make this message clearer. So let's go ahead and do that. Clarify the Death card for what they're feeling. The Death, of course, is an ending, feeling like something has to end, which could be the connection completely. They're definitely looking for a new beginning. They're looking for a fresh start, and it's hard to tell right at this moment if that fresh start is with you. I'm hoping it is, but it's hard to tell. Can we take a look at the Death? Something flipped. Something flipped. Well, that's weird. That's a weird, because what we get is the King of Wands. The King of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. And the King of Wands would be the balance of the Queen of Wands. That would be the counterpart. That would be the other half. This is also a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it's also a specific energy. It's very confident energy. I mean, it matches that Queen of Wands energy. So it's that passion, that confidence. The Four of Wands, this is a celebration of a connection. This is a connection right here. Sometimes this is considered a marriage card. So possibly that resonates if you are in a marriage with this person. But the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is, of course, it's a knight. He's charged. It's very romantic energy, very, very, like, I want to sweep you off your feet, very, very affectionate kind of energy. You know what? I want to, this deck here, it's called The Journey into the Hidden Realm. And these cards have a little story attached to the image. And I want to go read that story real quick and see if it clears this up for me. So I'm just going to pause for a second to do that. So it's interesting. It talks about a storm, okay? And she is inside this storm, and it's happening all around her, and about the drama of it and the chaos of it. And while she's in there, she's grateful for the drama and she's grateful for the chaos, but she waits as the storm dies, and things calm down. And then she gives gratitude again. She expresses gratitude again for the calm that she now feels. And it talks about how she had to go through the storm in order to find this calm. And so it feels more like chaos and drama that happened, and that's what has ended. And now things are calm and things are stable. Like possibly what has happened is that the drama has ended. We did talk about this here. I was saying how something ended and now justice has been found, and that restoring of self here is the justice that they were looking for. And that's the energy they're coming with. The end of chaos, the end of self-doubt, the end of feeling inadequate in some way, and the rebirth of self and the justice that provides. And so that's kind of what it feels like it's saying. Like, there was chaos, there was drama, there was some kind of there was something happening that was creating such an intense and dramatic situation here, and that has ended. And I don't know if this King of Wands, Four of Wands, I don't know if this plays a role in the drama or if this is part of the piece that they find themselves in. I mean, you hopefully know them better than I do, so I hope that maybe that message resonates. But that's what the cards are saying. That's what the cards mean here. The Four of Wands, like I said, it's a soulmate energy, but it's also, it could be the cooling of a fire almost, because like I said, the Four of Wands is the soulmate card, but it's also a celebration, okay? A celebration of what was, and looking forward to what will be, okay? And I don't know why, but because we have fire here and water here, it just feels like a cooling. And so not like the passion has died, but that it's been tempered in some way, and now there's this very loving energy coming through. And I don't know if that resonates for you, but that is just something I see here. Let's take a look at the Ten of Wands. Please clarify the Ten of Wands. And that might just be energy within themselves, they might feel themselves shifting from very passionate energy to that cooling energy. But then we see here that we have this Ace of Cups, which is that loving energy, but a desire for that Knight of Wands, that passion and that stability. Let's take a look at the Ten of Wands. Please clarify the Ten of Wands for us. The Strength card. And this is someone who's trying, like I said, with this Ten of Wands, I really felt like this child here is saying, I've put in all this work to create this, and it's almost there. And so wanting to push forward, because in the Ten of Wands, you're nearing the end of the path, because 10 is the end. And so all of the work that they put in at wanting to hold on to that so they can see what it blossoms into. Strength, by the way, is Leo. So you might be dealing with Leo. Death, which has come up twice now, is Scorpio energy. You might be dealing with Scorpio. the King and Queen of Wands, they are both fire energy. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. Let's see if we can get more. Can you show us more on the Ten of Wands? Because listen here, this message isn't clear. It feels like I can't tell if this person wants more with you or if they, oh, like that. The Queen of Wands comes out again. Strength, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Wands, which is the energy. Look at this. This is you and them. The Eight of Wands is your energy, and the Queen of Wands is their energy. And that's tied to this. So yeah, I would say that this is something they want with you. There has been some kind of chaos, some kind of drama happening here. And it's maybe bumped you off course with that assessing card, but this is a strength between both of your energies, this Eight of Wands and this Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, like we've been walking down this path, and we're almost there. So feeling like they want to be strong, they want to hold on, and yeah, that's the message that I'm getting here. So I'm going to get an oracle card for you from the Lovers Oracle here. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I so hope this resonates for you. And if it does, I'd love to hear about it. If you'd like the video, to let me know, or if you feel comfortable posting a comment, post a comment below. Can I get a message for Libra, please? Okay, I have not had cards fly out that quickly yet in all of my readings this week. So let's see what we got here. We have two cards here. Oh wow, this is so interesting because it's water. So it's like a mirror image, like looking in the mirror. But this card came out first. We're going to read this one real quick. It says, no, it's not what came out first. This one did. Okay, so it says here, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Wow, that's interesting. And I wonder if that's this person, if that's directed at your cross watcher, or if it's possibly directed at you. I mean, I really feel like you're being called to provide this emotionally safe environment for this person in order for it to progress, in order for it to move past this feeling trapped, the Seven of Pentacles, really opening yourself to them. And it may be in order to open yourself to them, you need to let go of a past resentment. You need to let go of something that you're letting hold you back. Perhaps with that assessing energy, you can see it. If you look, you can see, hey, look, this happened and I'm still so upset about it. And because I'm so upset about it, I'm holding us back from moving forward. Perhaps you think it's them with that Seven of Pentacles, but maybe it's you. I don't know. You'll have to take that how it resonates. And there has been turmoil. Like I said, it feels like with the storm that was raging and the storm finally calming down, and perhaps that storm needed to rage, that fight needed to happen, or whatever it was, and now you can move forward, but first by releasing whatever resentment you hold. And then this card here says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. That's always a good message. That's interesting that this card has this reflection in it, but this card speaks of reflection. That's interesting. It might be that you're mirroring each other in some way, but really whatever qualities you admire in them, like it says, are qualities you hold, and whatever you don't like about them, or perhaps something you need to look at within yourself, in that assessing. Maybe that's part of that process. But anyway, that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope this reading resonated for you and brought you some kind of clarity here. If it did, I'd love to hear about it. But either way, please remember to move forward with generosity and with gratitude and positive thoughts and words, because we draw on what we say and what we think and whatever we put out there. So draw in all that positive. And thank you again for watching this video. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you again in the future. Bye.